going to show you guys how to make No Church in the Wild. So we're going to start off with these two samples. Alright, and I've already got this mapped out. I'll just show you what I did after I show you how to sample it. The first one's called K-Scope by some guy named Phil. His last name starts with an M. The other one is Sunshine Help Me, and I forget who that's by. So here's what the original sample sounds like. Alright, so what you want to do is you're going to come in here, you're going to normalize it, and then you are going to zoom in and listen for that third little hit, that little spike. There it was right there. So that little, this one here. So right before that. Actually, it's right here. This was the third one. Okay, so now that I've cut that, alright, I'm pretty sure it's right here. We're gonna have to play around with this, okay? So now that we have this, we're gonna stretch it for 1 bar. So to do that, you can come up here and turn on stretch audio. We're just gonna stretch that out here. We're gonna have to play with the loop here until it sounds right. But you're gonna pitch it down 6 semitones, and that's gonna put us in the key of E flat major. Alright, we gotta loop that. Yeah, that's close enough. I should give it, so turn this off. I'm gonna give it a little more. Okay, stretch it back out. Maybe a little more. Too much. Alright, a little more. Sorry. Alright, that should do it. Hang on a second. We need to make sure we have this on Stretch Pro. Perfect. Okay, now the second chop is easy. So here's the sample down here. Alright, so what you're going to do here is you're just going to cut it right on that transient. Let me make sure I get this perfect. Okay. Boom. We're just going to fade that in so slightly. Okay, pull that over here. Cut it on the last part there. Get rid of that. Okay, and now we're going to stretch this one out. Okay, and you'll notice the first 2 hits are right on. It's got a little swing to it, so you'll see this is right on 2. This is right on 1. Then this comes a little early. That's what she said. And then this one comes a little late. All right, so this is what these two sound like together. Oh, last thing I didn't say. Pitch this one down about 700. And then we're going to come in here. We're going to boost it. Boost. Alright, so those two. Okay, I've already done this and got it looped up here. So we're just going to come up here. I'm going to show you each individual pattern. Okay, so we're in the key of E flat. I guess it's actually D sharp minor or E flat minor. Yeah. So we're just going to play the 1 right here. Chord progression is 1, 4, 5 in the minor. If you're talking the major, it's going to be 6, 2, 3, I believe would be the equivalent. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So it just plays the 1. Okay. Alright, so we got this little kick pattern here, okay? And if we'll zoom into our drums. I'm gonna minimize this here. Okay, so look at the drum beat here. Okay, so what we did is, if you look at the transients here, because of the swing that's in the actual sample, you have to, if you just draw it in, it's going to draw it in on the line. So you want to take it and just minimize this, and you want to watch my screen over here, and you want to watch this little transient. You want to try to line it up perfect. There you go. Same thing with this one. And then also on the last one, see over here, we got this last one off the grid. You just hold Alt while you're dragging the sample. Boom. And that gives it a little more thump. I put these two on a mixer channel called Drum Mix. You just hold Control, highlight them both, go down here, right click, route to this channel only. I put on a limiter, turn the saturation knob way down, turn the gain up. So that gives you that little thump. Okay, then we're going to go to this next pattern. It's just a little hi-hat I got going on there. It comes in late. I've already showed you the bass note. Alright, now these are the strings, alright? So I'm going to let you listen to this, okay? You'll hear the right sides got higher notes playing. So again, I said 1, 3, 1, 4, 5. So you got the... Oh, sorry, it's 4, it's 4, 5, 1. So you got the 4 chord, which is this, playing in, I think this is the first inversion. So instead of having G here, you got G up here and B playing the octave. So you got, then you're going to go to the 5, which would be, so it's playing an inversion. I believe that's first inversion too. There's your 1. And then you just walk it back down. So you've got the 4, 5, but in a different inversion. Okay, now for the left, so that's panned right. This one's gonna be panned left. And you'll see I'm playing the same chords, just one more inversion lower. Because on the left, it's got a darker sound to it. I'll show you what I use for that too. I use Expandy, real cheap plugin, hybrid string stack, and just mess with some of the, I mess with some of these parameters up here. I think a release I adjusted, but, and then on the other strings, bright legato strings. Okay, so those are the strings. And then the last thing you need to hear, oh, and sorry, for the bass note, I just used one of these presets in here. It's one of these bass presets. I'm pretty sure I used I had to guess, probably synth or Subaru or deep something. I just added distortion to it. Okay, so that's for the bass note. Now to come back to these stabs. Expandy, thick, bright chords. I don't think I adjusted. Yeah, I adjusted the cutoff some, but brought the release down some, filter times down some. And that's just playing 2 octaves of those chords. 4, 5 with an inversion, 1 with an inversion. All right, so here's the whole beat. The last little thing I haven't shown you yet is here. I've got this automation here. So all this is a filter on the drum bus. Okay, so when the sample drops out for those 2 bars, this drum mix has this filter, okay? And I'll show you the automation. Okay, I should be able to. Okay. All right, I don't know why I can't do that, but just watch. I'm gonna show you when it gets to this part. So that automation cuts the drums, but it's gonna come in. All right, thanks for watching.